Yeah.
I was just going through the preparation assignment because for some reason I didn't understand the reading before. Like I couldn't figure out why this one thing wasn't working. It was because I needed to scroll over to the side to find it. It wasn't popping up in the viewer part. It was in the other part.
Yep. So we're on 22.
Did you guys have a chance to read through the describe the data thing?
Oh,
I have not.
I emailed it.
I looked at it and I thought it looked really good.
I just don't know how to finish it.
I'll look at it tomorrow. I'm going to be home with my son getting his tonsils out, so I will look at it, and if I think we need to add anything, I'll just put it in and email it back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to finish it off too.
Yeah.
I'm like, my brain is not functioning. It was like I got that far and then like writer's block, I guess.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how to finish this now. I blabbed for 2 pages.
All right. You guys ready
Trying
to
to make it
go?
sound like our assignments, so. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just got to open it up. The end is in sight.
It's not going to be here soon enough. Tomorrow
Yeah.
would be great.
With my current grade and just leave it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't be that lucky though. Okay.
Oh my gosh, I've looked at that 3 times. We need math self-efficacy.
So with this group study thing for this week, just one needs to turn it in. So I'll turn it in once everybody's looked it over and made changes.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Somebody's like, so does everybody today turn it in? And they're like,
Yeah, that's where they keep flip-flopping, like nobody, then everybody, then just, or one, then everybody, then one, and
yeah. So I just asked on the question board. So just the last one needed to be everybody, and then when we do our evaluations on each other,
oh, okay.
everybody turns that in, obviously.
Yeah.
So I really wish our tests were just only what they just taught us instead of us trying to remember everything.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
Okay. Are you ready for number 3?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, given the linear regression equation y equals 2 plus 1.5x, what is the y-intercept? And it would be,
2.0, isn't it?
yep.
Yep.
And the other one's 1.5.
Yep.
Oh, if they're all this easy, we're gonna get
That'd be
100.
wonderful.
You know.
Grab my calculator real quick. It's quicker to calculate by hand than to put it in the program.
So I got 1.0.
Well, how's that possible? Because it would be,
I got 1.
never mind, duh. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb.
Yeah, I got 1. Now for the next 7 questions, we need to use math self-efficacy.
Efficacy.
Yeah, whatever.
Terrible
My
word.
brain's not functioning tonight.
Yeah.
I was doing all my other homework. So, well, actually this morning I'm like, okay, I have a train of thought on how to write this. So I did that all morning.
Good job.
And then had to do all my other homework that was due tonight. So. Okay, make a scatter plot of the data.
Oh, I'm in the wrong spot.
For me, it's always remembering which one to put in which spot.
Yeah, that one's tough. Did you put the score in the top one?
I'm reading through it again. So I know what to
So
do.
the confidence is the explanatory variable.
So that would be the
Is
X,
so
or do I
that's-
have? That's where I get confused.
Yeah, me too.
Might be Y.
So y is the predicted value. So that would be the,
Confidence.
so explanatory goes in.
In the Y, and then the X-axis would be the response, right?
Well, where are you guys going? Because I'm going to analyze, regression, linear.
So they want us to do,
I guess I better
for the
read
first
it.
one, make a
Yeah.
scatter plot
Oh,
of the
yeah.
3 data shapes.
So
I'm doing the
graph-
scatter.
Yeah, so graphs, legacy, dialogues, and then scatter down at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I have the Y-axis as the confidence rating, and the X-axis is the score. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm, I don't, yes, it's out in the car. Can you
It
just,
quite possibly could be a hot dog shape.
That's
Yeah.
what I would say. It looks most like, yeah.
Because it's not curved enough to be a banana, and it's definitely not a hamburger. I like how they use food to describe the shape.
The craziest ways. So if it's a hot dog, the decision conduct regression analysis.
Yeah. Based on the shape of the scatter plot, you produced, wow, in the last question, what can you say about the appropriateness of using the simple linear regression model to model these data?
it's appropriate.
That's what I was thinking.
And how did you find if it's appropriate or not?
That's my guess.
There was something about it in the reading.
Yeah. Let me look back at my,
Because
So
it has the graphs right there, the hot dog, hamburger, and banana. And under the hamburger and banana, the decision down there says linear is not appropriate. But for the hot dog, that's what it says is conduct regression analysis to determine if there's a significant linear relationship.
yeah.
yeah, so it would go with what we decided. Yeah, appropriate. How many observations are in the data?
I don't know. I'm not counting all those dots. I think that,
Does it say?
no. Well, you could go back over to, oh, there's a ton of them. So it looks like 139.
So if
But-
you times that by 2?
Yeah. Well, how would you do that? Because that's going to make a, just a sec. I'm going to do the other thing.
So that would be 278.
Is it how many are in the columns? Or the rows?
I can't remember.
I don't remember reading about observations.
That's what I was just thinking.
I'm trying to see if it'll like go through that analyze thing and tell us. But I think I had my numbers
Oh,
mixed up.
yeah, that's a good idea.
How many observations?
And did we do the unstandardized
Yeah.
thing in the
That's
predict-
not until, so on this part, you just do the analyze, regression, and linear. You don't have to do the unstandardized for this one because that's when we put in like what X equals.
Okay.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So for the dependent, did you put the confidence rating mean for the dependent? And score for the independent? Because I'm just going through the analyze part.
I put the confidence for the dependent.
Okay. Because.
What question are we on? Oh, you're okay. You're still putting it in the thing. Sorry.
Yeah. I looked onto the y-intercept one.
I
'Cause
don't
I would
remember these questions.
I don't remember doing, let's see, control find in the reading, observations. No, it doesn't tell us.
Because
my head's,
sorry, go ahead.
well, so my thought would be it would be n. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whatever n is?
Yeah.
Does that give us? Would it just be the 138?
Yeah, let's put that.
Because I mean, if you look at the degrees of freedom,
there's 139, like, what am I trying to say? Like different numbers. Does that make sense? Like if you scroll down from that first part,
oh yeah,
there's 139 different data sets.
yeah.
So maybe it's 130. Would that be it? I have no idea.
I don't know. Because we didn't talk about it, but I mean, yeah, if we go by how many boxes
Yeah,
we
'cause there's
use, that's 139. But then at the same time, we have both the score and the confidence rating on the box plot. So then would that be times it by 2? You see where my confusion comes?
So it says the confidence, like back in the stats, confidence rating scale, and then it gives 1 through 6. Confidence ratings were not related to the instructor, and they did not affect on the exam. The mean confidence rating marked by each student is given in the confidence rating mean.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Because you'd said that n up at that second box says a group of n equals 139 students.
Okay, let's try.
Yeah.
That makes me mad. It doesn't say you can't, because the control F searching for it at all, there's nothing there.
Uh-huh. That's what I did too. I'm like, well then, fine.
Yeah.
But we have discovered throughout this class that they like us to figure out things that we haven't discussed.
Yeah.
So we could put where am I? So are we going to do 139?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just give that a shot. And then what's the y-intercept?
Wouldn't that be the 1.296?
Yeah. I would say that.
Well, let me do the. Oh.
Because you would put the slope as the 0.042.
Yeah.
I remember right from the reading.
I must have my numbers wrong. So hang on. Analyze, regression, linear. So you have the confidence rating in the dependent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because the other way is one big, huge 19,000. Because I just.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
no, it's 18.69, and the confidence mean rating is 12.69. So it's either going to be one or the other. If this one's wrong, then it's the other way.
Yeah.
So what did it? So I'm getting on the ANOVA part where it says regression.
Mhm.
Isn't it the 64.401?
No, you want to look at the coefficients.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And that
So
right there with a B.
I did this on Monday, and let me tell you how long my week has been. Really long. I don't remember any of it.
I read through it before PAC meeting, and then again while I was sitting here waiting because I had all my children, but the youngest in bed. So
So it's going to be the constant, 1.296.
Yeah.
And
and
then
if it's not that one, then we flip it around and it's the other way.
Yeah.
and then this slope is
0.042.
point.
Yeah.
So if, let's see.
What is the value of y when x equals 4?
It was
Yeah.
at 1.464.
I got off the screen, clicked on the wrong thing, and now I had to find my way back. So 1.296 times 4.
What did you say you got? 1.464?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I got too.
2.976.
So did you times 0.4254?
Yeah.
All right, let me do it again. 1.296. I'm still getting 1.464.
Yeah, that's what I'm. You did 0.042 times 4?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I did 0.42.
I'll forget that zero.
Yeah, that zero is important. And then, yeah. Okay, so that should work out better. 1.29 plus 96. Wow. Plus 0.042 times the 4. And I get 1.46
Ta-da!
or whatever. Yeah. Round to 3 decimal places. Well, that's all we're given, so. The confidence data resulted from students evaluating their confidence for each question on a scale of 1 to 6. What is the maximum predicted value of y for these values of x? Oh, I don't remember how to do this. Wouldn't you just put 6 in for the x value?
I do not know.
I honestly do not remember them talking about that.
That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I'm going back through.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull back up.
If you want to predict the value of y in the cell after the no, that's putting it in as the last cell. Because if that's the case, it'd be like 94.859 if you just put in 6. I just put it in the program at the end
Mm-hmm.
on the confidence rating, and it's like 94.859. Okay, so hint, because there is a positive correlation, we can use the largest X value to find the largest predicted value of Y. So we should be able to, if I just read that correct, you put 6 in, and then it will give us the largest predicted value. But that's of X, isn't it? No.
There's a positive correlation.
Hmm.
Well, I think that's just saying use 6. So is it going to be 1.5? No, that can't be right.
Yeah, because I put that 6 in like we did with the 4 back
Yeah.
the previous problem. And that's what I got, 1.548. But that's, I don't know.
I just don't remember talking about that.
No, we talked about manatees and alligators and
I know,
crocodiles.
right?
Are we even on the right test?
I know. Sometimes I wonder that.
Okay.
2 more weeks. This is sad. Because, yeah, I thought about putting that in there. I'm like, well, or is this where we want to throw that 6 at the bottom of the confidence rating? And
Well,
do that analyze with the unstandardized.
yeah.
And if that's the case, then we would get 94.859, which does kind of fit in with the difference. Well,
Let's try that. 94.849. Is that what you said?
yeah.
I don't know what else it would be, I guess.
I don't know either.
Unless it's that smaller equation.
How many?
Well, we can try both.
Yeah, we'll try that 94 first, and then if it's wrong, we'll go back.
Because, I mean, reading through that, we would have put that 6 under the confidence rating. I mean, the confidence data, da-da-da-da.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. How many explanatory independent variables are present in simple linear regression? That should be in our reading.
One?
Possibly.
Because so I'm looking at simple linear regression. It concerns 2-dimensional sample points with 1 independent variable and 1 dependent variable.
So 1.
Okay.
So 1 again.
For dependent.
That makes sense.
So a company in South Dakota manufactures hard hats used in the mining industry. They record measurements on all hats they produce for quality control and planning purposes. The measurements they collect include hat size, circumference of the hat, and lengths of the major and minor axes. Meaning the company wants to predict size of hat given the circumference. What is the response variable? So is it the circumference because it's the variable being predicted?
That's what I was just thinking. Let's see. Meaning the
Or is
company
it
wants to predict the size of the hat given the circumference. Or is it the size of the hat?
The dependent variable is the response. So which one is so given the circumference?
So the circumference, because it's used to predict the size of the hat.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
going to submit. Nobody else do it.
Okay.
Okay.
We need all
okay.
the chances we can get.
No kidding.
Why is it not going? See ya. Should get
was yours?
150.
And then
Half.
you know,
Yeah, so
just
240, right?
whatever.
Colby has it.
Ooh.
I don't know. Hey, can I put you guys on mute for a sec?
Yep. And we'll see how bad we did on this one because
I know.
I'm like, we didn't talk about this, like number 12.
Yeah, so frustrating, especially when you try to go back and look for them and there's nothing there. Because
I
at first
know.
you're like, oh, maybe I just missed that. And then you can't find anything there in the video or the reading. And then it's just like, how do you expect me to know this?
Yeah. And then we all miss it on the test. I really wonder how the rest of the class is doing in this class.
I know. I wish there was a way to see the class average. Is there?
I don't think so.
In 2.0 you could, but I don't think you can on 3.0.
I don't think you can on 3.0. I think you can only see your.
Yeah.
Well, there's class progress, but that shouldn't. I don't think that says anything.
Yeah, I clicked on it, but it doesn't show anything.
Okay, sorry guys.
No problem.
Submitting right now.
Okay. We were just talking. We were wondering how the rest of the class is doing.
70.59. We missed, oh my gosh, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 15. Can we quit?
12 and 15. Ugh.
15. Okay, so the possibility with the 9, 10, 11, 12 is it's the other one, the bigger numbers.
Yeah.
So that would be the 18.69. I have both of them done on my computer so I can. And then number 10 would be 12.695. And then that means we've got to redo.
What did you say 9 was? Sorry.
9 is at the 18.690.
Okay, 690. Okay.
So then we put those numbers in. Times 4. Okay, and I get 69.47.
Oh, I keep pressing the wrong. Yeah. 69.47, you said?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
That's number 11.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if we miss it that way, then I have no clue.
So you said
Okay.
9, 10, 11, and 15, or 12 also?
15. Oh, 12 too. Yeah, sorry.
12 too?
So I'll just wait until we resubmit to ask you what we're going to put in for them. So I guess.
So 12.
So the other small one we got was 1.548.
Yeah, let's try that.
But we were going off the numbers that we had for
that's
the other
all.
ones, right?
Yeah.
So just put 6 in for 4, right? Is that what we're thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would give us 94.859. 8.6, 0.86 actually. It gives us that answer.
95 point what?
I get 94.86, which we had 94.859 before.
Oh, I did it wrong. 94.849 is what I submitted.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's figure out 15 and then I'll submit and see if we did better this time. So, a company, let's see, the circumference, the measurements they collect include hat size, circumference of the hat, and lengths of the major and minor axes. Meaning the company wants to predict the size of the hat given the circumference.
So then
Well,
it
we
would have to
have
be
this-
the size of hat because it's being used to predict the circumference, right? Because
No, we're given the circumference.
The company wants to predict the size
yeah,
of
yeah.
hat, and they have the circumference. So maybe it's
so this
the circumference
of it.
because it's being predicted, what I said first, but then second guessed
So the
myself.
size of the hat because it is the variable being predicted.
Yeah, try that one.
that's what I would say.
I think we all just misread that one. Okay, here we go. My husband laughs at how many times you have to hit submit quiz.
3 times, 2 times. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, please.
Would you just submit already? 9 is correct, 10 is correct, 11 is correct, 12 is correct, and 15 is correct.
Awesome.
So we got 100 this time.
Okay.
So what did you submit for 12? Or I guess we can go back through, sorry.
Yeah, let's
So-
go back through.
Number 9.
Number 9, I put in 18.69.
Okay, and 10.
12.695.
11.
69.47.
And 12.
94.859.
5.
Then 13 is 1, 14 is 1, and then 15, the size of hat. Because it's the variable being predicted.
Oh, wait. The size of hat. Because what?
Because the top one. So the size of hat because it is the variable being predicted.
Okay.
We're trying to predict the size of a hat. So basically they just said the same thing in the thing, just in different order, stated differently.
Mm-hmm.
And we got 100 on that one. She's okay.
Finally. Awesome. Okay.
So
I get so disappointed when I go and we do good on these and then I go to my grades. It's like, it didn't even move.
I know, not even anything, hardly.
yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. Okay. So I guess I will look over that and get it probably tomorrow. And I'll email it or text you when I have it done. Does that work?
Okay.